Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at the big blue foldable solar panel, small enough to fit into a backpack, but large enough to pack a punch and hopefully charge most of the devices you need on the trail or in the campground. So first off, I want to show you, that's my old Temu foldable solar panel. It was time to retire it and go with something with a little bit of heft. Now in the past I've had some troubles. The Temu one hasn't been great. The Harbor Freight one was even worse. It's got almost a 4.5-star rating on Amazon out of 7,500 reviews. The model on this beast is B41. Price is $72.99 with a 10% off coupon. It brings it down to just about $66. So first off, check this out. It's got 4 7-watt panels all connected, so you can get a maximum of 28 watts coming out of it. What I really like on this is the Velcro. Now it's not silent tactical style Velcro, just kidding, but it holds together really well. This is the pouch right in here. 3 USB ports. When the red light comes on, it means the solar is getting at least a little bit of sun. Each port is rated for a maximum of 12 watts. 5 volts, 2.4 amp, with a total across the 3 ports of no more than 28 watts. You're not going to get 28 watts in the real world, but a total of 28 watts. It's got a hook here, so you can put a carabiner on it and hook it on the back of your backpack while you're walking. It's got grommets here, and here, so you can stake it to a tree or extra carabiners to hold it into place so it doesn't go off in the wind because it would act like a sail. It also comes with a USB-C to A adapter because all 3 of these ports are the traditional style USB-A. I would recommend keeping a USB-A to USB-C cable in here because they play nicer with these ports than those adapters that come with it. Folded up, it's about 12 by 6 by about 1.5. Unfolded, about 12 by 33 by 1/4 inch. With no device in it whatsoever, 665 grams weight, so not very far off from 1.5 pounds. It's got built-in overcurrent, overvoltage, short circuit, and overload protection circuits. Here's something I like to talk about that a lot of people don't. This is IPX4 rated, and you might say, what in the world is that, Tim? Well, that is an independent standard. These are sent away to a laboratory to be tested. It means that this can withstand a high-pressured shower head 180 degrees all the way around without getting water infiltration. Now, that means with the Velcro sealed up, and you might say, Tim, I'm not going to be playing with this in the rain. Well, you never know. I mean, obviously you're going to take it down if it's on your backpack. Say you're at the campsite, you leave it hanging. You want to charge up your Anchor power brick all day. All of a sudden a storm comes in and you're off in the woods. All right, so I set this guy up out front in my driveway for 3.5 hours this afternoon. Kind of when the sun would be at its highest. However, it was sunny with cloud cover today. So that's kind of a real world situation because you're not going to always be sunshiny when you're out hiking or camping or that sort of thing. I used my 20,000 milliamp hour Anchor battery bank. I like this because it has a digital readout. At the beginning, this started at just under 20%. And when I took it off, it was at 35.3%. So we ended up gaining 15.3%. That works out to a gain of 3,060 milliamp hour. What I'm recording on right now is an iPhone Pro Max 15, the battery capacity of just over 4,000 milliamp hours. In sunny with cloud conditions, 3 hours and 20 minutes in the sun, it would have brought that phone to 3/4 of a charge. That's not bad at all. I just spent 2 months on and off grid at my cabin in Tennessee. And the biggest thing that I had trouble with all the time was keeping my devices charged. The small things like flashlights, like headlamps, like your phone, like power banks. I had the big power bank that I was using for my Starlink, which was great. The problem was all the small stuff got neglected because I was always looking at the percentage. Now, with me in my backpack, I brought this. Temu junk. I've been 0 for 2. The Temu junk and the Harbor Freight junk both didn't work. I made up my mind to read a ton of reviews and test out the best one I could find, which ended up being over $100 Canadian. But this has found a place in my get home bag, which I take to my cabin whenever I'm on long trips. This is going to go in there because this is small enough to fit in my backpack, but packs a big enough punch that it could charge my phone easily in a day. If you stuck around to the end of this video, that means I made this video just for you. So hit the subscribe button and stick around. If you're still not convinced and you want to check out how much I didn't like the Harbor Freight foldable panel, check out this video right here. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and have a great week.